Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are diving into the world of networking as we will discuss patch panels and upgrade our office wiring. It's going to be an exciting journey, so stick around and enjoy the ride. So what exactly is a patch panel? The short answer, in its most basic definition, it's a core component to network distribution. The long answer, a patch panel is a piece of networking equipment that provides a physical interface for connecting and managing multiple network cables. Patch panels are commonly used in data centers, server rooms, and network distribution points to facilitate the connection of various devices, such as a computer, a server, switches, and routers, and the list goes on. But here at Tecative, we like to be a bit more creative with our explanations. So a patch panel is like the control center of your tangled web of cables. It's where all the wires go to party. And you can think of it as the ultimate cable organizer. If your cables were a rock band, the patch panel would be the stage, where they all plug in and jam together, keeping the digital world rocking and rolling. Now, let's talk about the two main types of patch panels, Keystone and Monolithic. Keystone patch panels are like customizable Lego sets for your network. You can mix and match different types of ports, such as RJ45, coax, HDMI, and fiber, giving you the flexibility to tailor your connection to your specific needs. On the other hand, monolithic patch panels are all-in-one units with fixed ports. What you see is what you get, with less room for customization. When choosing between the two, there are a few key factors to consider. For instance, Keystone panels offer more flexibility, allowing you to swap out individual jacks without replacing the entire panel. Changing or upgrading ports on the monolithic panel generally require the entire patch panel to be replaced, or at least a significant part of it. Depending on your setup, a monolithic panel might take up less space, especially in high-density scenarios. While Keystone setups may have a higher initial investment, they can save money in the long run by allowing you to reuse the same panels and simply change out the jacks as needed. While monolithic panels are exactly the opposite. They start at a reduced upfront cost, but replacing the entire panel when your needs change can be more expensive over time. And finally, the ease of maintenance. Keystone panels are generally easier to maintain since you can replace individual jacks without disrupting the entire setup. In essence, the choice between a Keystone patch panel and a monolithic patch panel depends on your specific needs. If you require flexibility, customization, and the ability to adapt your connections easily, go for Keystone patch panels. On the other hand, if your setup is straightforward and unlikely to change, a monolithic patch panel may be sufficient and cost-effective for you. Whatever path you decide to take, though, just make sure you use quality components. There are extremely cheap patch panels and Keystone jacks on the market that will have unwanted effects on your network, and it will ruin your entire experience. For our office upgrade, we have decided to ditch our old monolithic 24-port patch panel and go with two Keystone patch panels. This will increase our available port capacity and give us the flexibility to choose our media based on our future requirements. So let's roll up our sleeves and get started on this network upgrade journey together.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, here we are in front of our amazing cable management. Not really. Anyways, so part two of this video, we are going to be replacing our 24-port monolithic patch panel with two 24-port Keystone patch panels. The main reason behind it, like I said earlier, was the fact that we do need to be able to have the capability and capacity to expand our infrastructure as needed. Right now, all 24 ports are wired, but they're not actively being used. So without any further ado, let's get started on this replacement behind me. So with that, welcome to the patch panel jungle adventure. As you can see with our very well organized wall mounted data cabinet, we have a 24 port fully loaded F-type coaxial patch panel, a legacy solution left behind from cable TV services of the past. Being that I am reminiscent of the old, I decided to migrate away from multiple splitters and terminals to this patch panel. Below that, you will see the Monolithic 24 port Cat5 patch panel, and this one will be migrated to a 24 port Keystone panel. While we are at it, we will also clean, or in this case prune, some of the cable mess that has grown out of control. The panel we will be switching to is made by Ubiquiti. The main reason I picked the Ubiquiti Keystone is it matches with the rest of the equipment in the data cabinet. I know, you're gonna say, but you told us to buy quality products. And to that, I say you are absolutely right. As mentioned earlier, the main thing to look out for is quality monolithic patch panels and Keystone jacks. The Keystone patch panel on its own is not as crucial, although a good combination of jacks and Keystone panels can reduce the worry of alien crosstalk even more. Other devices worth mentioning in this cabinet are the 24 port PoE switch, the NDVR, followed by the Dream Machine. All three devices are products of Ubiquiti. As a side note, I would also like to make it very clear I am in no way sponsored by Ubiquiti or any of its affiliates. I find their hardware reliable and robust enough to use both in my personal life as well as with my clients. Hey everyone, so it's the next day. As you can see, the old patch panel has been replaced, so the migration to the new Keystone is now completed. The second Keystone will be installed at a later time, as we are still waiting for additional jacks. With that, this video has come to an end. Hope you enjoyed the content, and please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.